Hey there, good morning everyone. Tuesday, the 7th of March, 2023. This morning's devotional is a reading from the second book of Corinthians, chapter 4, verse 8, which reads, "We are hard pressed on every side, but not crushed, perplexed, but not in despair." We don't always like doing difficult things, and a lot of people who are smart or who are naturally talented at something have never learnt to work hard at difficult things because it always came easy to them. Maybe you are afraid of failing if you keep going and sometimes hit the hard parts, and perhaps sometimes it's just better to quit on your own rather than fail. That's what we think. We quit because we fear failure. Past hurts and mistakes haunt us, and we think it's better not to try again instead of risk failing. Don't spend your time digging up old bones. We all have those things in our past that we would rather forget. Put them behind you. Paul reminds us in Philippians chapter 3, verse 13, forgetting those things which are behind and straining forward to those things which are ahead. Perhaps we also worry about what people say. And Proverbs chapter 29, verse 25 in the Message version puts it rather nicely. Fear of human opinion disables. How you respond to criticism is one of the most important decisions you will ever make. There will always be people who won't like you or understand with you. Deal with it. We tend to listen to the wrong voices, and Satan is the father of all lies, and he will do everything he can to discourage you. Once again, Paul encourages us in 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 5, he writes, "Demolish arguments and every pretension that sets itself against the knowledge of God. Take captive every thought and make it obedient to God." When a thought comes, examine it. If it comes from God, receive it. If it comes from Satan, demolish it, blow it up, send it back to where it came from. We also lose focus. As believers, we are called to walk by faith, not by sight, in 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 7. That means making every decision based on what God says and not on what your eyes see naturally. We also lose touch with other believers. When the apostles got out of jail in Acts chapter 4, they didn't roam around. They immediately went back to their own company. To stay strong, you need the fellowship of other Christians. Too many people quit on the verge of success. Don't be one of them. There is only 1 degree. Listen to this carefully. There's only 1 degree between hot water and steam. So keep going, make it steam, and don't ever think of quitting. My dear friends, quitting is a lack of true commitment to whatever it is that you've started. We may have even said or even heard the words, well, I'd like to, I want to, and I should, and I need to. Those are not true commitments. Those are just pie in the sky dreams. Be committed. May the Lord be with you. May he bless you. May he cause his face to shine upon you and be with you always. Goodbye.